Now welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much once again for watching this video. Please subscribe just in case you are here for the first time, and also you can press the notification bell so that YouTube can automatically update you by sending you the notifications immediately I post a video here on this channel. And to my subscribers, I really want to appreciate you so much, because without your support then this channel cannot be where it is currently. So feel very much welcome as you watch, and I really don't take your support for granted. So after disappearing for a very long period of time, immediately after Raila Odinga had lost the previous 2022 general elections to President William Ruto, the former Mombasa County Governor, Honorable Ali Hassan Joho himself, has now officially resurfaced, and he is back to the active Azimio Alliance politics. But this time round, Ali Hassan Joho is back with a bunch of lies, and that is why yesterday I heard Ali Hassan Joho talking about, making some very funny statements and some very funny comments just to please Raila Odinga and the entire Azimio Alliance, the leaders and the supporters. So let me just read for you some of the statements that were made by Ali Hassan Joho immediately resurfaced. First of all, Ali Hassan Joho is saying that, let me just show you on the screen, I will lead the demonstrations from the front and Raila Odinga will be behind me. So basically here, Ali Hassan Joho is talking about the demonstrations and the street protests that Raila Odinga had promised to resume immediately after the Ramadan period. So Ali Hassan Joho knows very well, for him to be received very well by Azimio Alliance, he must excite the Azimio Alliance. And for him to excite them, he must make such kind of statements. He must make such kind of comments, because basically this is what the Azimio Alliance supporters and the leaders would want to listen, would want to hear about. But in my considered opinion, I've never, since my observations, I've never seen Ali Hassan Joho leading any of Raila Odinga's demonstrations. So very well and good. Maybe let's wait and see. Maybe it will be the first time to see Ali Hassan Joho organizing and leading the Azimio Alliance street protest and the demonstrations from the front, Raila Odinga behind him. Secondly, Ali Hassan Joho is saying that Raila Odinga is like me and I am like Raila Odinga. So here, Ali Hassan Joho is talking about the basic similarities between him and Raila Odinga. So in what way is Raila Odinga similar to Ali Hassan Joho, like what he's talking about here? Because you cannot compare the lifestyle of Raila Odinga or the political lifestyle of Raila Odinga and Ali Hassan Joho. Raila Odinga is way too much on the front. Ali Hassan Joho is like a student. Ali Hassan Joho depends on Raila Odinga. So when he says that Raila Odinga is like me and I am like Raila Odinga, maybe it tells us on which way or in which way is he similar to Raila Odinga. But in my considered opinion, I don't agree with that statement. But the same kind of statement is what the Azimio Alliance supporters would want to talk about. And finally, Ali Hassan Joho is talking about the high cost of living. He's saying that he's blaming William Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government for failing to reduce the prices of the basic commodities like the prices of unga because of the high cost of living, which is actually a challenge to the majority of the people of the Republic of Kenya. But the question here is where, it's like Ali Hassan Joho is way too much behind, because as things are right now are not the same like the way William Ruto took over the government. Because right now as we speak, President William Ruto has initiated some various measures, some various ways on which to counter the high or the expensive basic commodities like unga. When William Ruto took over power, the prices of unga alone was 230. It reduced to, it was ranging between 180 to 200. But right now as we speak, the prices of unga are ranging between 160, 155. Basically, you can clearly tell that there are some progress, and within no time, the prices of unga will reduce and other basic commodities. So when Joho resumes back and talks about the high cost of living, then it seems like he has not been updated, because he has always been traveling out of the country. So he does not, I think he is not aware, is not well updated on the matters that are going on in Kenya. But the main question here is, why would Ali Hassan Joho resurface at this time round? So I'm going to give you in this video some of the reasons as to why Ali Hassan Joho has now decided to actively play his role in the Azimio La Umoja Alliance politics. He is now ready to conduct the Azimio La Umoja Alliance demonstrations. He is now ready to be given the activities or the political events that will take place, and he will lead the events that will take place in the Azimio La Umoja Alliance coalition. So in my considered opinion, first of all, I personally think that Ali Hassan Joho has now resurfaced simply because he has now healed, politically speaking, after the loss of Raila Odinga. First of all, you must remember that Ali Hassan Joho was on the forefront, the political organizer. He was the campaign strategist of Raila Odinga together with Suna East member of the National Assembly, Junaid Mohammed, and they were the ones who participated actively in Raila Odinga's previous campaigns in the 2022 general elections. But immediately Raila Odinga lost the elections, that is when Ali Hassan Joho disappeared. And it disappeared for all those times until this time round when he has decided to resurface. There were some speculations that Ali Hassan Joho had fallen out with Raila Odinga, which there could be a possibility also, because anything in politics is way much possible. So I cannot rule out that speculation. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason as to why, one of the reasons as to why Ali Hassan Joho has been inactive in the Azimio La Umoja Alliance is basically because Raila Odinga lost the previous 2022 general elections, which maybe it caught Ali Hassan Joho on the offside, and he did not know how to handle that loss. So that is why he had to take a break for that period of time. He had to take a break. He had to go around various countries, including the US, Dubai, and various countries here, so that at least he can take a break just to, just to console himself on the loss of Raila Odinga's presidential bid. So that could be the first reason. The second reason is that Ali Hassan Joho is now back ahead of the bipartisan approach talks between the representatives of the Azimio La Umoja Alliance and President William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza Alliance. I personally believe that if Ali Hassan Joho was actively participating in the Azimio La Umoja Alliance, Raila Odinga would have appointed him on the forefront to lead the representatives of Azimio La Umoja Alliance on the bipartisan approach talks, because Ali Hassan Joho was so much intact with Raila Odinga. But because he has not been appointed and the representatives have already been appointed, but I also want you to remember that both Raila Odinga and William Ruto agreed that this bipartisan approach talks will not be limited in parliament alone. It will be held outside the parliament. So basically, there is still room for Raila Odinga to appoint other representatives to represent in that bipartisan approach talks. So immediately an opportunity will come back. Then I personally strongly believe that Raila Odinga will remember Ali Hassan Joho to be the first person to appoint. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, Ali Hassan Joho is back just to resuscitate his politics, basically. After Ali Hassan Joho has been absent for that period of time, it was like Ali Hassan Joho was basically being forgotten in the politics of the Republic of Kenya. For him to resuscitate back, for him to consolidate back his support, then he needs Raila Odinga on his side. So basically here, Ali Hassan Joho must actively play the role of Azimio La Umoja Alliance politics so that he can resuscitate back his Azimio La Umoja Alliance supporters and his politics, entire politics in the Republic of Kenya. So that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was my analysis for today. I don't know what you think. What do you think about Ali Hassan Joho coming back to and actively playing the role of the Azimio La Umoja Alliance politics? What do you think about it? Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, my name is Json. Bye bye.